JP, 30 for 3, it wasn't looking good, was it?
No, it wasn't. I thought myself and AB handled the situation pretty well in the end. There were a few nervy moments there, but we got through it, which was a good thing.
Do you think it's unkind to suggest that the New Zealand bowlers backed off and they didn't put the pressure on you at the beginning of that partnership that they might have done?
No, I think they actually did. Look, at the end of the day, I just thought we handled it pretty well. Look, they came out fighting, especially in that middle, or sort of the beginning to middle overs, and we handled it pretty well. I guess the situation called for just to absorb a bit of pressure and express ourselves towards the end, which we did nicely.
It looked like you were struggling to find the middle of the bat for long periods. Did that trouble you?
I think it was throughout the innings, to be honest. Look, I struggled quite a bit. But I guess the great thing was that there were two of us out there, which was good. We communicated pretty well. It wasn't for Avi, I probably would have thrown it away. So I'm grateful to him. But yeah, like I said, it worked out nicely in the end.
Brendan McCullum expressed regret afterwards that they only had 4 in the circle and that they hadn't tried to put more pressure on both of you. He said that you're both world-class players and they kind of let you get away to a soft start.
Yeah, look, I think in the initial periods there were about 5 or 6 in the ring, but then we sort of found the gaps as time went on, and look, I guess you can't attack too much in the end, so I guess it worked out for us.
JP, just on that, you came in at 4 again, and that's part of the new rotational policy at that number. Does it seem to be working?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the position. I obviously prefer to bat at number 4. I've been batting number 5 for most of my sort of one-day international career, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. If the opportunity arises more in the future, hopefully I'll grab it with both hands.
Do you think your team could have made a better start with bat and ball? Really, it was quite a comfortable victory.
Look, I thought we started very well with the ball, to be honest. Even though we didn't pick up any wickets, I thought we held the sort of run rate to a decent total. But yeah, look, on the batting front, we probably would have preferred to lose less wickets. But in saying that, like you said, it was quite a comfortable victory in the end, so we're pretty pleased with the performance.
When the swing goes off the ball, is it quite easy through those middle overs against the New Zealand attack?
The swing was actually there throughout the game, to be honest, especially when we bowled. I thought we looked after the ball pretty well. So there was always something in it for the seamers. They obviously bowled quite a bit of spin in the middle overs, which took the swing away. So I guess it played a bit easier towards the end.
Carl Mills told us they think they should have been a lot more aggressive with the ball through that period. Do you think it would have made a large difference?
No, to be honest, I don't think so. I thought they applied quite a bit of pressure on us. 30 for 3, that's as big a pressure as you'll get in that sort of circumstances. So I thought we handled it quite well, as I said earlier. And hopefully in that same situation we deal with it again the same way.
You'd be quite comfortable heading into McLean Park with how the batting line is sitting, really?
Yeah, we're pretty comfortable the way things are going. We obviously got a bit of momentum behind us now, so hopefully we can carry on and knock the Cedars off in the next game.
JP, we spoke to Carl Mills earlier and he was not happy with how short the boundaries are these days. As a batsman, what are your thoughts about that?
Look, I'm bowling quite a bit these days as well, so I probably agree with him. But yeah, I guess it's just the dimensions of the field doesn't really suit the bowlers too well. But as batters, I'm not complaining.
It's not just the dimensions of the field. I mean, there seems to be a move to bring the boundaries in, actually make them shorter. I don't know, TV, pleasing the crowd, T20. What's the?
Yeah, I guess it's the more boundaries there are, it's a bit more exciting for the crowd. I'm not sure if that's the actual reason. But yeah, like I said, as a batter, I'm not complaining about that.
JP, just in Auckland, it looked like you were middling it sweetly, and then you get to Wellington and it's coming off the edges again, is that?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to explain what happened. I thought my preparation going into the first ODI was pretty good, eating the ball nicely. But I guess the situations were obviously different. Had a bit more freedom to sort of play my natural game in the T20, especially with the situation of the game then. I guess that was the difference. I knew I just had to sort of knuckle down and bat time, and if you got through that initial period, we'd be okay.
McLean Park is a betting strip. Have you guys had a look at it? And two, what's the approach to that?
No, unfortunately we haven't had a look yet. I'm thinking we'll probably get down there tomorrow before the game. I've heard that it's quite a good batting track, so we're gonna have to put some solid totals on the board if we bat first, and obviously chase it down well if we bat second.
Okay, but just in terms of one-day cricket overall, in T20 last week Friday it was packed, it was buzzing at Wellington. There were only 10,000 people there. Do you think the intensity is less in one-day cricket these days?
Look, I think we create our own intensity out there. Obviously there's a bit better atmosphere on the ground if there's more sort of people in the stadium, but I think we're professional enough to create that our own atmosphere and intensity out in the park, and that's what we thrive on.